Across Trinidad and Tobago, we're still in the wet season and we have a couple of tropical waves out in the Atlantic, but the main story is Michael, which is coming across Cuba, drenching the western tip there, and have bringing quite a bit of rainfall, over 100 millimeters in places. We also have another system which is out there in the mid-Atlantic. It's Leslie, which poses no threat to land, set to move over some cooler waters, so will likely begin to ease in terms of its position as you go through the next few days. But definitely Michael was said to be pushing all the way towards the north, bringing lots of rainfall for the western tip of Cuba, 100 millimeters in places, but forecast to see 300 millimeters that could cause a flash flooding and mudslides, as well as obviously the hurricane force winds. Now once Michael gets towards the Gulf of Mexico, it may well become a major hurricane, category 3, maybe a touch higher over the very warm waters and some favorable upper level conditions here. And as it makes its way towards the southern coastline of the United States, obviously they'll be watching for storm surge as well as the effects of that major hurricane. Out towards the tropical Atlantic, that is all the way from the Caribbean to the African coastline, it's mostly settled, save for this one system, which is a disturbance. It's just the southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands. It may become a depression by midweek as it gets through the next few days, but beyond that, it may not survive. But nevertheless, we're obviously watching this system as it goes through Wednesday and Thursday, models hinting that it could obviously develop into a depression, but again, it's posing no threat to land. Across Trinidad and Tobago and southern Windward Islands, we have been seeing a line of moisture just coming across, all courtesy of part of that system coming from the tropical wave. But overall, a lot of that high-level cloud may just begin to introduce a lot of the low-level moisture as well. So there will be a few showers coming through Tobago overnight into the early part of Tuesday, and also as you go through the mid-morning and into the afternoon, there's a possibility of a shower turning heavy towards the heat of the day. Now for Trinidad, we're likely to see also a bit of the sunshine peeking through, but just briefly. Nevertheless, as you go through your morning and into the afternoon, look for a general cloudiness. A lot of the showers are coming through, favoring the northern range, and again the possibility of a thunder shower erupting during the heat of the mid-morning and possibly the first part of the afternoon. But down towards the southern areas, the showers should be quick and brief, flighting through from Chaguanas, coming down towards San Fernando and then down to Point Fortin. So it will be a mild night, 24 degrees Celsius in Trinidad, 26 in Tobago. Tomorrow's high could just touch 33 in Port of Spain, with 32 elsewhere around Trinidad and 30 likely in Canaan. Now through Wednesday, the moisture will still be around Trinidad and in particular, so there's still a likelihood of a thundercloud or two rumbling, but definitely by Thursday and Friday, look for brighter weather. The ridge of high pressure should begin to take charge. We should be seeing more sunshine and fewer showers. Now offshore, we've lost those northerly swells, but we continue to see some of those short east-northeasterly ones, normal for this time of the year, and a moderate northeasterly wind of 50 knots. But the further out you go in the Atlantic, looking at 2-meter wind waves there, 1.5 meters to the Caribbean, and with the moderate trade winds, there's still a likelihood of a few whitecaps as you go through your Tuesday. Now for the Western Caribbean, they've obviously been watching the progress of Michael there out towards Jamaica and into Hispaniola. There's a southerly flow here which could also be pushing in a lot more moisture as we go through the next few days. So the possibility of some heavy showers for Santo Domingo as well as for Haiti. Also maybe a few showers are popping up in Jamaica as we go through Wednesday. There's also yet another trough system set to push through as they go through midweek. So Tuesday then, no surprise to see those flooding rains for Havana, brisk showers for Kingston, some thundery downpours expected for Santo Domingo, especially during the heat of their day. Out towards the western part of the eastern part of the Caribbean, there's occasional showers for the most part. There will be some sunshine thrown in there as well, so nothing untoward for us here in the Lesser Antilles as we go through our Tuesday. But for Trinidad and Tobago, a few cloudy spells and some thunderclouds that may well erupt. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.